we are cooking with gas. All right. So welcome everybody to McStabber Studios as we present another Monsterhearts 2 story. It's been a hot minute since we had one of these, and I figured, well, you know what? I got some players who are willing to return. Let's go ahead and flesh out this cast and get it going. I am going to be your game master, Mama McStabber, and I'd like to introduce my cast of players.
Dear Diary, I'm Junior Von Esch. I'm playing Discordia Belladonna, the witch.
Dear Junie's Diary, I am the Ravnos Archon, and I'll be playing Jerry Winters, the Hollow.
Hey, sports fans, I am AI Lavelle. I'm playing the Queen, and I am Grim Raven.
Hi, Junie's Second Diary. I'm Zeus, and I'm playing Fen Torres, the werewolf.
Hello, I am Lonnie, and I'm playing Helena Frost, the vampire.
All right. So, for those of you joining us again to follow up on the story of Miss Discordia Belladonna, the witch / chemistry expert that makes designer drugs / bookworm / grandchild of not only a really renowned generational witch, but also the king of the Fae. Yes, so she has returned. So to catch you up with where things were at the end of our last series, that took place a few years ago in these characters' time. It was when Discordia and Jerry and some of their friends and associates and enemies graduated high school, and they were all attending a big bash at the local Queen's place towards the end of summer before going off to college. Unfortunately for Jerry, college wasn't in the cards. He was traded by one of the two Fae twins that graduated with them to Queen Titania of the Fae, as she was quite interested in this hollow and thought that he would be entertaining. But as is the Fae way, she eventually grew bored and cast him aside. King Oberon, though, saw Jerry's true potential, took him under wing, and then tasked him to watch over his granddaughter. I'm sure he hasn't told Queen Titania about that. I think she's still a little miffed that he had a fling with a witch. Discordia went on to university and thought she had the love of her life, but he turned out to be a douchebag. She kicked him to the curb, focused on her studies, and got introduced to the college party life. That didn't interfere with her excelling in school, though, and she rapidly obtained her undergraduate degree and is now pursuing her more advanced degrees. She has taken up her schooling at Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore. She is living in an apartment building not far from the campus, in the company of a few other monsters that she knows. Helena, AI, and Fen. Discordia, what have you been doing to keep yourself busy?
Well, naturally studies, because apparently I'm a nerd to some people. Not only that, but the side projects. I had to make a little bang. I had to get some people in here to help pay for some things, grow my cheddar, do all the fun stuff. Not to mention, maybe start another burn book so I can grow up the ladder of not only education but eventually corporations. Because one has to think of the future.
Absolutely. And do you stay in touch with your grandmother?
Mostly on holidays. I try once a month, but sometimes she's like, no, you got to do your thing. Go do your thing. But I do my best.
Good.
Because I got to hear what Mama's next trance, whatever she's doing is going on.
All right. Jerry, what have you been doing to stay busy?
Oh, I do odds and ends. I have been tasked with trying to fill out the cup that is a hollow. And I've picked up several faces along the way. But I always end up coming back and doing daddy's work, keeping an eye on his granddaughter.
And it's possible you might have been spotted at some point. That's actually going to take me over to Helena. Helena, what have you been doing lately to keep busy? You're a vampire in Baltimore. Tell us a little bit about your interests.
I do a lot of plays. I tend to make sure they are ones that fit my style. So not super lovey-dovey ones, because, but I am busy with rehearsals and auditions and work to make sure I have the money to do said auditions and keep my apartment.
Absolutely, which you share with some roommates, right? Who are those roommates?
Tiana and Rosa.
Tiana and Rosa. Very good. And are y'all good friends? You get along?
They were the first people that I met when I arrived here. And they also do theater, so you're
pretty tight.
Always going to auditions. Yeah.
I hear y'all are so tight that sometimes you go out partying together. Let's see. AI, what keeps you busy?
Well, for AI, he spends most of his time being the fourth string quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens. Most of his time he spends with Fen and Antonio at the ballpark, on the field, and mostly just training. But then on nights, there's more entertaining and trying to woo his fans that he kind of brings along with him.
Oh, so you have the entourage, as it were. As if
yes.
you were, but you're trying to build up like you're a first string, but you're a fourth string.
Unfortunately, but I'm going to be pushing my way up the ranks to becoming a Hall of Famer.
It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of connections. Good luck.
Definitely.
To our queen. All right. So now, Finn. AI mentioned that he's often, involved with you. Tell us a little bit about you as a werewolf in Baltimore.
I mean, what's to say? I mean, I got family, obviously, lots of it. It's a whole thing. But I mean, I'm finishing up my bachelor's here, so I'm, working on the college football team. I'm, attending the classes they assign college athletes.
Hey, you got to at least put in an effort to get a liberal arts degree, okay?
If that ain't the truth. But most of my nights are spent having fun, living it up, and being young.
Got it. All right. So this night, those of you, because you surprisingly all live in the same apartment complex, it's like the place it seems that young monsters in Baltimore tend to congregate a lot in this neighborhood. There's a block party going on. Are you all attending?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, I see the jocks are both like, oh yeah, there might be hot babes there. Yeah. All right. How about Helena?
She is reluctantly going because Rosa wants to go.
Does Rosa have a crush on anybody?
She has a crush on Finn.
Oh, God. That's going to be great. I love it. Ammo. All right. So we have a reluctant vampire. I don't think some people are going to allow you to be a wallflower tonight. How about you, Discordia?
If I can manage it. I mean, I have so much to do. Do I have the time?
I mean, you just sent your last, trick out the door.
I mean, it was fun while it lasted. It just didn't last very long.
There's pills
No
for
stamina.
That was a new world record.
Apparently, he didn't have the stamina. Not my fault. I may or may not have gently done one of my new hexing spells on him to, shall we say, have him divulge all of his dark secrets to me.
Oh, of course. Of course. Got to get that new burn book going.
Mm-hmm. Got to start somewhere, and might as well start now. They were telling me no rest for the wicked. Well, I mean, I don't need to rest.
So, Jerry, you've been keeping an eye on Discordia while also taking on traits and quirks and personality tics of others on this mission. Have you also secured yourself an apartment in this building or nearby?
I think not in the building, but nearby enough. And I do have 3 particular faces that I like to mold myself into.
All right.
So if I know about this party, I think I'm gonna go as Cassius Reynolds, a little Southern boy from Tennessee.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. So, literally, the streets have been blocked off into a square for the block to have their block party. It's National Night Out. So there are a variety of people, some mortals, some maybe not mortal, milling about in the street. There's music playing. There is hot dogs and hamburgers being cooked on the grill. There are coolers of non-alcoholic drinks, and over on the other side, that's where the adult stuff is. Because this is a family event as well. It's a way for people in their community to come together, socialize, mingle, get to know each other in a safe way. Yes, Ben.
Is Dad going to be there?
Does your family live in the same neighborhood?
They live at least nearby, I imagine. Probably not far off.
So they probably are there.
Lovely.
You are 21, right, Finn?
23.
23. Okay, got it.
Don't worry. That's not a
Okay, so you
problem.
can have a beer if you want one. Yeah.
I think Fen is going to text Discordia and see if she's going to be coming. It's something to the effect of, "Yo, Dizzy, you coming to the party tonight?"
She's still getting used to the new nicknames that people are giving her, gently cringing at some of them. She'll gently look at the text and be like, "You mean Dia? I'm never dizzy." Thinking about it, maybe, possibly.
Okay, I have like 12 siblings. How would you even shorten Discordia to Dia?
Being that's the last 3 letters of my
The
name.
last 3.
Fair. I went with the first 3.
Science.
You can tell he's gotten maybe 1 or 2 concussions, maybe just a couple.
You know, I have a pill for that if you need it.
And that's our
Straighten
training.
out some things.
I saw your friend taking this walk of shame.
Yes, it was a walk of shame. Absolutely. It was so bad. He said he could last longer than 3 hours.
What kind of man would make that fucking clay? Jesus
Overly
Christ.
pretentious.
Like,
Overly pretentious.
you, what the fuck? Like, you'll just get like a string of, and you can literally hear the door across the hall from you just open as he looks out at this guy who just passed him. Like, buddy. And he just closes the door. Either way, family's gonna be there. I need someone to watch my back.
Why do I need to watch your back? Doesn't your whole family know what you are?
Oh, yeah, we're all, but reputations and all that. Just keep me in check.
Permission to use a taser if needed.
Granted. I can take a tasing.
I know. That's why I'm going to tase you if you get rowdy.
And he'll go get ready for the parties.
Gently, reluctantly, going, "Son of a bitch." And she will start to put herself together because she wasn't put together before that.
All right.
Yeah.
And I imagine Fen will make an appearance sooner rather than later, ready to get the party started.
Does AI, do you go with him? Or are you staying in the apartment?
I will stay in the apartment, wait until he's finished the shower. Because knowing Fen, he takes a little bit longer in the shower than most guys.
I mean, he is a bit hairy.
Yeah. And so AI's definitely wanting to make himself look the center of attention. He wants to be everyone's eyes on him.
So you want time to properly groom yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you'll be fashionably late.
Definitely. There'll be way too much aftershave. There'll be way too much. He's going to be spraying himself with way too much.
Oh, just shower with it. It's fine.
If he could, he would.
I think by the time he's leaving, Dia's leaving too, and she'll just be looking at like,
I might have almost vomited in my mouth for that.
X-spray called.
Yeah.
They want their smell back.
Well,
He's the reason they're still in
They're still in business. I love it.
We found the source.
how I got the name.
Okay. All right.
Axe body spray.
Axe body spray.
Would never have known.
For
I
all
don't
your
think I can smell it
4-string
from here.
needs.
You walk out of the apartment smelling like new car scent.
This traps.
Is this too much?
Darling, the whole company is now relying on you, that if you can't turn around and produce more people to buy that sand, I just don't know anymore. I can smell you in my apartment.
Antonia looks at you and is like, dude, oh my God. He's covering his
Thank you. I now feel seen and appreciated.
I mean, you know, we boys AI, but come on. That's a bit much.
Can I just take you and rub him all over you so that you could transfer some of that sand over?
I mean,
I've got most of it on the jacket. Should I just take the jacket off?
yes.
Yes.
Basically, just throw the jacket back into the room.
It's like the beginning of September. It's still hotter than balls outside. I don't think you need the jacket. Show off the muscles. Girls like muscles and all that.
There.
Don't forget to flex.
All right, man, let's go. And Antonia goes and knocks on Helena's door.
She opens the door with like a cup in her hand because she told Rosa that the only way she would go if she got the pregame before she went to this party. So they're already drinking before they go to the...
And he just throws his arms like, baby, are you pre-gaming?
Dude.
You know I don't like to go. Rosa said
Yeah,
I
but
could
you didn't
pregame.
invite me.
That is Rosa's fault.
And he looks over at Rosa. Rosa, come on now, that's just rude. And Rosa looks at him and is like, I'm not your girlfriend, she is. And he's like, man, what you drinking? And he takes the cup and sniffs it.
It is vodka and Sprite and orange juice because she's just...
He takes a swig. That's not bad. Not bad. And he gives you back your cup.
Just a hint of O negative in there.
Bit of okay.
tiny bit of it. Just
All right, well, we're going down because AI's like raring to go. He's got his people waiting for him down there. You coming down soon?
yeah. Give us a second. Rosa wants to do my makeup or whatever.
And he leans in and kisses you on the cheek. He's like, all right, baby, I'll see you down there.
Dude, I'm holding the door. Come on, the elevator ain't waiting for anyone.
And he's come and he gets on the elevator with you. So Helena is pre-gaming with her roommates. She'll be down even more fashionably later than AI. Jerry, have you already been there?
I've been there punctual as a tick on a flea. I have tried to be as helpful as possible, setting tables up, putting drinks out, getting punch bowls ready. I want to get a lay of the land as easily as possible.
As you're helping set things up, one of the grannies of the neighborhood says, now, hon, you just the sweetest thing. Why don't you just go ahead and help them over there? I got the rest of this.
If you sure, Granny, because my grandma would not let me live it down if I just walked away from you like this.
Oh. She definitely she definitely taught you right. She definitely taught you right. Here, you can set this up. And she hands you the next thing.
Thank you. Yeah, I want to make sure that I have eyes on the main entrance to the building.
Okay. And you see Finn come down Discordia shortly after. AI come out with his other roommate, Antonia. And a good 10 minutes after that, Helena and her roommates come down, and their eyes are already looking a little glassy. What are you going to do?
I'm going to follow, keep a good distance though, but I'm going to follow Discordia and her new werewolf friend,
Mm-hmm.
given that she seems to gravitate towards them.
I mean, she does make the Scooby snacks.
These do be facts.
Do you like the do?
But he might have ticks.
I mean, if he's in the wrong part of town, that's a possibility.
All right. So you all basically mingle a little bit, but as these things always do, after you and others do the niceties and politeness and stuff like that, people start breaking off with people they know. I leave it to you to chatter amongst yourselves.
So, how's that master's course coming?
Almost done, actually. I already put my application in for my PhD.
Hell yeah, let's go. And he'll high five her.
She will attempt to high five back.
Okay, not even you are that, closeted, bubble kid that you don't know how to fucking high five.
No, I just refuse to.
You know what? I'll take that one. That one's fair.
Look, back in high school, it was a whole different world.
I'm sure. I mean, you were from what, Georgia, I think you said?
Somewhere around there.
Listen, it's hard to keep track of. I know a lot of people.
That's fair. Where I came from doesn't really matter. Just small little old high school, and I may or may not have done some things, and it's all fine, really.
Who hasn't? I mean,
A
really.
lot of people I know, apparently.
Also, oh, you're the one who fucking smells like they took a bath in aftershave. He turns his head towards Axel. Jesus Christ, my man.
Man, I thought it was just on the jacket.
But that's why we were telling you not to use the whole can on yourself.
It's a new part. I have not done many block parties before, so I didn't know what I'm expected.
It's a block party, not a frat party. Even on a frat party, that's way too fucking much.
No, it's about a vibe.
So we're going to teach you how to proportionate your Axe body spray from now on.
Especially for those of us.
Spritz, maybe a little spritz. There you are.
Especially for those of us with a little sensitive of a nose. Jesus Christ.
Let me know if you need a Scooby snack.
I'll be fine. Is Fangs with you?
Huh?
Fangs. Her friend's been giving me eyes.
Who? Helena's?
Yeah.
She'll kind of give her a little wave.
Helena will wave back, but she's kind of gone. So she's waving, but she gets off balance immediately after waving. Just
okay.
The pre-gaming is showing.
I'm fine. I'm
sure you are, darling. Absolutely.
having a great time. I love you guys so much.
Oh, we've already passed the hugging stage, and we're back to I love you. Okay, I feel you.
Oh, Finn, wow. Rosa. This is Rosa. Wants to talk to you.
Oh,
hi, Finn.
Hi.
So how are things going?
I mean, good. No concussions from the last game, so
Well, that's good. That's good. I try to watch them when I can.
Hey, impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Can he tell if she's like Helena?
Helena, is Rosa like you, or is she mortal?
She is mortal.
She does not seem to be excessively fanged or have the pallor of death.
Okay. Well, listen, that's all you need to know. They smell like corpses, man.
She doesn't smell like corpses. She smells like gardenia and jasmine.
Yeah, that's always good to hear. I mean, the college football teams always need the support, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. I come whenever I'm not busy with a show. We do theater, so.
Oh, that's how you know it. Okay.
Yeah. And we've done a bunch of shows together. But literally, I did miss the last game, but I saw the last one where you got hurt. Oh my God, I was so scared. I was worried that you weren't going to be able to play anymore because I know you love it.
Nothing I can't walk off.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
He gives a kind of wide, wolfy grin.
And she just starts giggling and batting her eyes a little bit, but it's a little awkward because she's drunk.
There's another awkward layer there, but that hasn't been revealed yet.
So, what do you do besides practice and play?
I mean, party, live it up, be young.
You know, I heard. Do you like rock music?
Yeah.
There's a great band playing at a bar down on the other side of campus next week. Would you like to go?
Sure, why not?
Awesome. And she literally takes out her phone and texts you. She obviously got your number from Helena.
The defender looks quite a bit off-put by that, but like in the, wow, that's a lot of steps.
And she texts you and says, "This is Maria. Add me to your contacts. I'll give you details tomorrow." And and there's a few mistypes because she's drunk, but you can generally read it.
Yeah. Listen, he's deciphered many a drunk text from his fraternity brothers.
Yeah.
He's fluent in drunk.
I'm gonna go get something else to drink. Anybody want anything?
I do. She's yelling.
No, you're cut off.
Yeah, the moment she says "I do," there's already a drink that Jerry's bringing into her hand. It is literally a little bit of Dr. Pepper, mostly Sprite, and just grenadine to hide the non-alcohol. And I'm just gonna put it in her hand. Here you go, darling. I see that you need something different in your life.
Thank you. I don't know who you are, but you are amazing. And she just chugs off.
You don't remember me from the party? That's all right. I have that kind of face, I think.
What?
I think Fed is going to dismiss himself as this new guy comes up and get just the shittiest beer. Because he has to look tough in front of his dad, so he's just enjoying the shittiest thing he can.
And I'll just, as the werewolf leaves, I just hold my hand up. Evening all. Hope I wasn't interrupting anything. Just saw my friend needed a drink and I had to correct the issue. I'm Cassius, by the way, if nobody's going to be kind enough to give me their name first.
Hi, I'm Maria.
Well, nice to meet you, Maria.
I'm roommate with Helena.
Oh. Hadn't said anything about any beautiful roommates to me, so this is quite a pleasure.
Oh, he's a charmer.
That just comes in the back pocket of being from Tennessee, ma'am.
That's where that twang comes from. Well, that's good,
You're
hun.
shy of Appalachia.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Can you give me a tequila sunrise? I'd appreciate it.
Sure.
Thanks.
AI, you want something?
Anything the strongest.
You got it. And
AI, like a computer?
and
Pretty
Cassius,
much. That's
right?
what people call me.
Cassius.
Cassius.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you need anything?
No, Miss Maria, I'm quite all right, thank you.
Okay. And she's gonna go and get drinks.
Cassius, you said you're from Tennessee?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, I'm Discovery. A pleasure to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you, too.
What you doing about here?
Oh, you know, odds and ends, trying to get out of my daddy's shadow.
Why are you getting out of your daddy's shadow? How thick was it? Or is it?
I mean, ma'am, not to be rude, but it can get pretty thick.
I mean, I don't know. I know who your daddy is. I've never been to Tennessee.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean like if you knew who he was, because that would be all kinds of odds.
I'm kidding. I know quite a few people.
Oh, do tell.
I would never tell. I just want to make sure that I understand, so I'm not going to be stepping on anyone's toes.
I, too, like to kiss and keep secrets. Look at us. Like peas in a pod.
I'm sure. So, are you staying around here?
Yes, ma'am. You know, it's,
Whereabouts exact?
well, here and there, you know, it's comforting to know that there's other people of our kind around. And he'll
Oh, indeed.
shift his hand through a cup like the good ghost that he is.
Indeed. Well, are you going to school with all of us?
Oh, I'm gonna be. I had to take a break, you know, work and all that.
I wouldn't know. I'm finishing up my master's, going into my PhD right now. What's
that's gotta be like heavy on the book load, yeah? You must have a ton of books.
They're called PDFs.
Oh. You don't like the flip turner? You're not that kind
I
of
flip
girl?
a lot of other things too.
I bet you do, ma'am. I bet you do.
Well, more so than AI over here. AI does more flipping.
Oh, you do flipping? You gymnast AI? Mr. Computer?
I'm more gridiron.
You a cook? That's a noble profession.
I prefer smashing people to the ground.
No.
I play American football.
Oh, hot damn. Anybody that I know?
And he kind of like points at the top that he's wearing, that he's got the Baltimore Ravens top on, and he's like, you have I played 30 seconds in the last game.
Hot damn. I'm gonna go look at those highlights then.
Don't it was not the greatest highlights. It wasn't the greatest match. I fumbled the ball and I lost about 10 yards. So it was. I was taken back off quite quickly after.
Hey, you'll get them next time, Tiger, right?
Oh, definitely. I'm definitely preparing myself. I'm getting myself far more in touch with my aggressive side.
Yeah, just like that.
Jerry, are you trying to shut AI down?
I don't think I am.
Okay.
I think quite the opposite. I want to bolster him, if
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
I want to hype him up.
I want you to roll with hot.
You got it.
Because we're going to apply this as if you were trying to turn him on because you're gassing him up.
That works. Oh, good. My dice suck. 7 plus 1 is 8 total.
All right.
Hey, that's a pass. Let's go.
Yeah, 5 and 2. I saw the 2 first, and I was like, here we go. Nope.
It is.
So,
It is your curse.
Axel, you have some choices. You can either allow this gentleman parading as someone else who is actually Jerry to get a string on you, or you can promise something that you think he may want, or you can get embarrassed and act awkward.
I'm gonna promise him something.
Okay, there you go. Continue the scene.
Oh, yeah, I've been pretty much trying my hardest to not be so basically slippery with my hands.
Yeah, but I mean that's why you wear gloves, right? That's why you lift weights, right? What are you lifting, like 50, 60 pounds?
Actually, I'm doing 80 at the moment. It's my personal best.
Oh no.
That sounds you're almost at 100. That's 3 digits right there.
But I probably need to actually buy some gloves. That might actually help.
You playing out there with no gloves?
No, where I used to play, we didn't really carry the actual gloves around with us. We just used our bare hands.
Oof.
But
You got any calluses to show for that? You got any war wounds?
quite a lot.
Yeah.
But
Does that thing kind of turn you on, Miss Discordia? Is that something to write in your book about?
I'm sorry, what? What?
Sorry, I just wanted to include you in the conversation. It's awfully rude of 2 gentlemen to be sitting here in front of a lady and not include her in the conversation.
Sorry. I was thinking of a couple of calculations I had to do in my head. What turns me on for writing in what book now?
Calluses in the gentleman's hands. Show your hands, AI.
Why would calluses on a hand be? I'm confused.
hey, it makes you look manly.
Makes you look
Does it?
manly.
Is it wanting to be manly or trying to assume to be manly?
Is there a difference?
Yes, always.
Oh, I'm all ears. Shit, I wish I had something to write something down in.
Discordia opens up her purse, pulls out a piece of paper and a pen. Here you go.
Oh, aren't you just a peach?
I am. No, I believe it's more the fact of if you believe what you are, then you are it. Why pretend not to be what you are?
I'm sorry. I could be taking this wrong, but are you two gonna get a room and hook up? I'm sorry. I'm getting that vibe that you wanna.
I'm sorry, who?
Who?
I mean,
You two.
if AI and Cassius wants to do something, I mean, by all means, I'd be more than happy to step aside.
Well, I did not want to give you the wrong impression, Mr. Computer, but I was not trying to hit on you or you, ma'am. I'm not.
No, not you and AI. You and the.
A man can look at
You
another man's
too.
hands without inferring some things. Let me tell you something. All right, it is a new day.
That's
Want to
honestly
see my hands?
I
My
actually
hands.
thought you were trying to score some like game tickets, but hey,
I mean, if you got them to go around, sure. I'm sure I could
definitely
trade them
get
for
you
something else. Oh, you are also a peach. Let me tell you what.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, a whole building full of peaches.
That's adorable.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring
So-
Helena into the group.
You guys should exchange numbers now and go on a little cute date.
Like the 3 of us?
No, you and AI, because obviously you don't you wasn't flirting with Dia, you were flirting with AI.
Oh, is that what you get called these days, Dia? Is that the accoutrement of the friends?
Maria
waiting for
comes
that.
back at this point with cups of drinks, and she's holding them like this, and there's actually a guy following her. AI, you recognize the guy. Hang on, let me find your character sheet.
Wayne. Wayne.
Oh no, it's
Iris.
not Ray. It's not Wayne.
Uh,
It's not Wayne.
Charles or Land?
It is Charles Casey.
Oh.
And he is a devilishly handsome man. Dark hair, pale skin, brown eyes, with $1 million smile. Maria needed some help. She didn't have enough hands. And he helps her pass out the drinks. Evening, everybody. I'm Charles Casey. It's nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Casey. Cassius.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet you. I'm Helena.
Oh, you're Maria's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said she had, you told me you had a sister, and she looks at, yeah, that's my sister. And he's like, oh, okay, well, I won't keep you from your friends, but we can talk later. And she looks at, she just smiles, okay. And he walks off. He's like, pleasure meeting y'all. And AI, you are basically staring daggers at this guy.
That was a handsome man. I'll tell you what.
He's like a 3.
He's a 3? Ooh.
He's a
Yeah, are
3.
you okay?
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm looking and judging looks right, I swear that man would be dead right now if daggers in your eyes were flying at him.
Yeah, just things. I don't think he should be hanging around with people, especially you, Maria.
What's wrong with him?
Yeah, do you know something we don't?
He's just not someone that should be hanging around with ladies. He takes advantage of them.
Oh, and Maria speaks up.
Does he
Oh,
now?
I know. I'm using it to
He
my
takes-
advantage to help you, AI.
Ooh.
This is not surprising coming from you, but
And she only says that because she's drunk as fuck. Well, Helena, we are sisters.
I try not to tell people.
Well,
Why not?
shame in
sorry
family
you're
bonding.
ashamed of me.
Oh.
Maybe I can stop paying rent.
Ooh.
I'm paying the rent. I asked you to help once.
This sounds like it could become something that maybe the rest of us should not be around for.
And they have a sibling spat because most of them are drunk.
Mhm.
And it might result in hair pulling at some point. Until some big guys from the party, calm them down and separate them. So, Fen, you went and got like the most rotten, skank ass beer that you could find.
Just the hottest Pabst Blue Ribbon you can imagine.
PBR makes a comeback. I love it.
just the shittiest beer.
I might have brought that up in the original series.
Miller High Life all over again.
Miller High
Mhm.
Life, yes.
Just somehow, despite sitting in a cooler for the last hour, it is still just
Tepid.
hot as piss.
It's tepid. I think somebody might have been trying to dump stash that somebody else left at their place.
Mhm.
From a week ago.
And I think he's gonna go find either his fraternity family or his family.
Okay, so your fraternity family isn't here, but your parents are here, and one of your siblings, your choice.
I'll say it's probably the youngest. I think there may be 4.
Okay, that would be appropriate since this is a family-friendly event. It allows the 4-year-old to play with other kids and do the moon bounce and all that stuff that's there. So,
Mhm.
yeah. So they are over by the moon bounce watching your baby sibling. Is it a brother or sister?
We'll say sister.
Okay, what's her name?
Luna.
Luna. Okay. So Mom and Dad Torres are watching Luna jumping around in the moon bounce in her sock feet because you can't wear shoes in those things, and with other kids, and she is having a ball.
I think he just kind of sits down next to them on a bench that's been kind of pulled out.
Mhm.
And just we'll watch her play for a little bit, not really addressing either of his parents right now, but just, sipping on the worst drink imaginable in Baltimore city heat.
Yeah. Okay, sure. And your dad notices you and looks over and says, "Why are you drinking that shit?"
That's what I could find.
You know you could go to our place and get better shit than that.
It's also what's here. That also involves running down at least 3 blocks. Sure, I could do it, but it's here.
Okay. Youngins.
I think he will just straight up. He grabs a sharp rock. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Just to get it over with.
Yeah. Chugs it, yeah.
And just as a narrative reminder for people who aren't in the character creation process, Fenn's family are the heads of the werewolf pack in town.
Yes, they
in fact,
are.
his dad is the alpha.
Mm-hmm. That's why he's like, youngins.
Mhm.
So, you coming to the next pack meet?
I mean, always.
Good. Don't be late.
I never am.
Okay, you know that's a lie.
You're thinking of Trucy. My youngest sister,
There's
always
so
try
damn
my
many of
best.
y'all, I can't keep y'all straight.
I try my best.
All right.
One time, and suddenly it's your reputation.
And then your mom literally puts a hand on your dad's arm. Is like, cut the kid some slack. He's juggling, ball and college, and if he's a little late, there's bound to be a good reason.
The only time that would be late is the full moon.
And she looks and says, "You doing all right, Finn?"
Always. I mean, a broken leg, nothing I can't come back from.
Good.
He has, the werewolf grin because, he's a werewolf.
Yeah.
That healed him at night.
Yeah. And she just looks at you and says, "Well, you don't have to hang out with us old folks if you don't want to. Go hang out with your friends."
I mean, I gotta at least stop and say hi when you're in my neighborhood.
I understand and we appreciate it, but
How's Luna doing?
she's great. Pop your head in there and say hi to her.
Will do. Yep,
Not yet.
gotcha.
Not yet.
And he'll pop his head in. Luna!
Finn! Look how high I can bounce.
He smiled. Almost to the moon, hon. Almost to the moon.
I want to go to the moon. And she bounces as high as she can. And then she gets distracted because, children that young have the attention spans of gnats.
I think he pulls something from his pocket and just slips like some candy that wouldn't melt, like a Hershey's or something, just into one of her shoes so that she'll find it.
Okay, got you. Otherwise, she'll get home and have a chocolate foot.
Just something that'll not melt inherently in the heat.
Oh, M&Ms. Some M&Ms.
He'll give his dad and his mom a little 2-finger salute before heading back to find his friends and a better drink.
All right. So, there was some drama with Helena and her sister. Finn had some wholesome fucking werewolf family time. After, flirting a little bit and scoring a date with Maria. And Cassius might have tipped his hand a little bit to Discordia in conversation, just a wee bit. And AI is just not having a good night. This is where we're going to go to break.
Banana hammock.
Of course you have to do that. Of course you do. That's all right, Jerry.
Yes.
You'll get yours.
Listen, if Jerry's getting a banana hammock,
I want pictures and rights to sell them.
I think that needs to be merch.
It needs to be merch.
Jerry's banana
I already
hammock.
have the idea of banana and a hammock.
Hanging from the no-no square corners.
Welcome back, everybody. We are resuming our block party for National Night Out here in Monsterhearts 2 New Horizons with these young adults who are also monsters doing young adult monster things like Helena and her sister Maria, who are also roommates and also both in theater and very dramatically are having a cat fight. A drunk cat fight, so not many hits are landing.
Even though she is struck, Helena is still winning somehow.
Absolutely, because Helena's a vampire and her sister's still immortal. There might be a little bit of jealousy there because Helena got upgraded.
While this is all going on, Dia's already done a betting circle on who's going to win.
Of course you have, because that's how Dia rolls. She is like mob mistress in charge. Yes, we know this.
It's like, you know me already. Hashtag being called out.
Yeah,
But
you've been
hashtag
called.
truth.
Yeah, everybody's getting called out. Okay, everybody
Girl.
is. Finn had the most wholesome fucking werewolf family reunion ever with his little sister Luna and his parents.
Silver fuck.
It was adorbs.
It was adorbs,
So adorbs.
and he nailed himself a date. How in the world? I mean, I don't know what Maria sees in you, but we'll see.
Who could say no to this face?
I guess she figures,
Dia
hey,
many
if she can't get the vampire bite, maybe she can get the werewolf bite.
That ain't how it works. That is not how it works.
Show your hands. Show you how your hands work.
And then we have AI having a not so great night. Not many people seem to know him. Maria is part of his fan club / entourage, and she is hooking up with a guy that AI does not like. And she spilled the beans that she's doing it to protect him. Jerry's been masquerading as some guy from Tennessee.
Some guy, you know.
Just some guy. With a hollow, you never know. And it's not even smart to try to keep up. Okay, because they're going to change their face at any whim. So
I mean, you can try. Bring a big notebook.
Bring a big notebook, and I don't take notes. So Junie's our table scribe. And poor Discordia has wandered off with Jerry, not Jerry, and a very pouty AI after the vampire immortal sister KoFi broke out.
Which she totally banked on because who does not vote on, Helena? Who doesn't? I mean, seriously, if you're voting for the mortal, you're severely wrong, and I will bank off of your bad mistakes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But she'll be just counting the money. Mm-hmm. This is fine.
Shortly after you guys just kind of mosey your way away, you hear a guy say, excuse me. AI! There he is! That's the guy! And he comes running up. Hey, man!
Hey, autograph? Yeah, autograph.
And it's Wayne.
Yeah,
I'll always take an autograph. Thanks, man.
I'm always going to start writing his name, Wayne. And I'm like, oh, wait, your name.
Yeah. Wayne?
Wayne.
You can just say,
good to see you.
Yeah, you can just do it to Wayne and just say, to my
Awesome.
biggest fan.
Wayne, biggest fan. Gonna hit a touchdown for you.
Excellent. Thanks,
you
man.
just see that Ben just fully pulls the expression I just pulled. How does someone know this little?
I saw you in the last game. You got to play, man. That was awesome.
Did you? It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good.
got
It
to
was
find
good.
it.
I mean, you got the shit sacked out of you, but it was good.
Yeah.
It was impressive. I mean, I had the guys all over. We were watching. I was like, I know that guy. And then you got sacked. It was epic.
At least they got to see the first 20 seconds of my game.
Yeah. So it was good. You
hey,
doing all
don't worry.
right? You healed okay?
Oh, I'm good. Yeah. The guy was rather large. Was not expecting to be hit as hard, but I got up.
Good. Yeah, because they cut to commercial after that, as they had to check you on the field. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But hey, go Ravens.
We won.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Just arm on shoulder of Axel. Bright side, he's got pretty good health insurance.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Yeah.
And he's lifting 80 now, from what I understand. So
You just see Fed's head turns towards him. Oh, buddy.
Hey, is that
Arm
Maria
off.
over there? What's she doing? And Wayne wanders off.
and man, you got a fan. That's very nice. It
Like
always
I
starts
said.
with one.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. I'm quite gnome. You'll see more start turning up shortly. They always come in droves, and it happens.
Yeah. I know I can't go a block without spitting into some Tennessee fan's face. So I'm glad this is starting to show up.
How late it is? How late is this block party supposed to go?
It actually ends about 10 p.m.
And it is.
Right now, it is about 9:30.
Oh, he just checks his watch. Oh, buddy.
What?
Check the time.
Oh, do we have a curfew?
Party ends at 10, but I mean, we're all adults. At least I assume you are. I've never met you before.
Oh yeah. Sorry, my name's Cassius. I'm from Tennessee. I just moved here.
Nice to meet you, Cassius. 10.
Nice to meet you too.
How new around here are you?
Oh, I've been around trying to get my bearings.
You want a tour after the party? I ain't drunk.
Sure.
I'm drunk enough.
Yeah,
I'm not-
you sure are.
That was the concussions talking.
Oh, you play the sports ball with Mr. Computer here?
Oh yeah, I'm in the world that's actually supposed to be hit.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
I'm a lineman.
Your alignment, like you keep things. Oh, sorry. That also must be part of the concussion.
But yeah, if you want me to drive you around, I can show you some nice spots to meet people.
Sure, I'd appreciate that.
Helena returns to you guys and she has a cut lip, but she's fine.
Right.
Maria looks much worse.
H,
Please.
your lips split.
Please tell me Maria won.
She's.
Did you win?
God. Yeah, of course. I always win. Why?
So, God damn it! I owe you. I'll start.
Pay up.
I'll start. I'll grab my wallet and start rolling through. There you go.
God, I know not to bet against Disney. Runs all the math.
Darling, that was 300.
I'm not even. I'm a little insulted that you bet it against me, being as you've seen us fight before multiple times. I don't understand why you would say that she would win. Okay,
I thought
he has a knack for going towards the underdog.
I thought maybe with you being drunk more than her, that she might have a slight bit more of a chance.
Really? You thought she'd have more of a chance of winning? Have I not taught you how to bet properly yet?
I mean, Disney
Really
knows
not.
all the
I just
numbers.
made money off you.
Dizzy.
I'm sorry. It's Dia.
You're never not going to be dizzy in my eyes.
I am never dizzy. I'm always Dia. You don't want me to respond? If you do not want me to respond, continue to call me Dizzy.
He smiles.
No. That's definitely the same MO as the other werewolf.
Huh?
Sorry, Dizzy. I have flashbacks from my time alive.
Did you have a concussion too?
No. I died a much more horrendous death than that, but yeah, it's not a story for now. Is it an after party then, or is this kind of going the way of the dodo once 10 o'clock hits? So we all looking for our pumpkin patches?
I mean, it depends on who all sticks around. Sometimes there'll be a bigger party after, but the legal party stops after 10.
Noted.
You'll just see he has just a big block of ice and is just pouring from a tequila bottle he picked up from someone's table, and just.
Tia's just looking at her, not even drank. It's just like, I'm just gonna get something fresh.
There's a devilishly handsome man sitting at a table talking with someone else, and he goes to reach for something and it's not there. He looks looks around and see you pouring his tequila bottle into your cup.
Tracks.
And it is Charles. That you stole the tequila from.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get a fresh drink. I think this is going a little sour on me. If y'all excuse me.
Of course. So, when did you come up here, Jerry? Or, fuck, not Jerry. God damn it.
Cassius?
Cassius, thank you. Sorry, my brain is...
It's okay.
I'm
too
sick
many
IRL, so...
I've been up and about. I had to take a year off here and there. I'm sure some of you know what that's like. But starting to settle in. I have a goal in mind that I need to nail down.
What's your dreams? If you feel like sharing it with strangers over a bottle of tequila.
We shared enough together. I don't think we can call ourselves strangers. We're acquaintances now, as
I'll take that.
As my Mima used to say. I'm set to write, and I wanna write a book that people can hold on to and treasure.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with that, my friend.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Hey, someone's got to be nice to people around here. Lots of people are just dicks for no reason.
Dicks for no reason.
And not even the fun kind. And you'll notice he motions towards his Letterman, which has Delta Phi Kappa on it.
Those are some fancy letters.
I mean, you can immediately put together, that's a fraternity logo.
I mean, you can assume that, sure.
Mm-hmm. I assume you've seen a movie.
You play for the, what is it? And I will stretch out AI's shirt. The Ravens?
No, I'm still in college.
Oh, okay. You got aspirations?
Oh, well, I'd love to one day. I ain't in a hurry to grow up, though. Sometimes you gotta enjoy life while you're young. You gotta find yourself, you gotta find who you want to be, and run the mile between.
What I grew up saying is exactly that.
You'll see he looks at you in, like, you can tell it's a little bit of the drunkenness coming through, but he's a werewolf, so, like, not exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what? Not even gonna question it. Like, that's a very specific phrase, I feel like.
Jerry, and I'm addressing you as the actual being that you are out of character. This is not a NPC talking. The phone in your pocket vibrates.
Here we go. I'll pull it on, see who it is.
It's a text of a photo of a burnt book that you recognize.
Yep.
And it says, well, howdy, stranger.
I will use the self-facing camera to take a picture of me with Dia behind me. And just a little thumbs up.
Dia, as you get that photo, your phone rings.
Oh, it's on vibrate.
Yeah, so it's basically vibrating, and it's a phone call coming in. And contact says, Mom.
She'll answer it going, hello?
Discordia.
This is?
It's your mother.
Oh, hi. Hello. How are you doing?
Look, I know I'm a god-awful mother, but Granny's dying.
I'm sorry. The needle on the record just scratched. I'm sorry. Come again?
Granny is dying. You need to come home.
I just talked to her, beginning of this month. She should be fine.
She had a stroke. It's not good.
Do you have her chart?
Of course not. They're not going to let me see that.
Naturally. The hospital hasn't called me. I'm supposed to be her first responding. Why are you there? Come on.
I felt
It's not like-
called.
Oh, was it your daddy calling you?
Well, you know.
Oh, I found out the night I graduated. Thanks for letting me know.
Not like he was around for me.
Yeah, kind of like how you weren't around for me. I feel the similar bonds going.
Dia, this isn't the time for this conversation.
Yeah, neither is his message either, but fine. How much time do I have?
Leave by the morning. Come home.
Fine. Good thing I didn't get drunk, otherwise I'd say a lot of more explicit things to you.
See you soon, Dia. And she hangs up.
Uh-huh. She just kind of looks at the drink and just sits there and contemplates for a moment.
But yeah, I think we should if you want to start clearing out, I can show you around now if you want. Cassius.
I'd like to see if anybody needs help cleaning up. Make myself useful. It's part of it. Thank you for everything that people put on. I was raised right.
Fair enough. Cassius, when you're doing selfies, it's more better to do it with a lot of people in. It looks like you're actually having a good party.
Oh.
Come here, and I'm going to grab him.
I didn't want to assume that I could take your picture, being the star that you are. So I didn't want to grab you.
No,
But
it's cool. It's cool.
It's all right if I take a selfie with you.
Yeah, everyone, just get in and just go. Hey!
And people start piling in.
What a peach you are. When I hold up my phone, the background is the classic back of a Magic card. And I'll go to my camera and then just take a picture of all of us. Trying to get dizzy in it as well.
Now that's how you take a selfie, man.
Once Dia sees the whole crowd going towards there, she's going to make her way to the apartment building.
Okay.
That's a much better picture. Yeah, you're right.
You see in the photo the back of Dia as she's entering the apartment building. Helena, did you get in this photo too?
No, she discreetly just backed out.
Can you be in the photo?
If she chooses to, but she didn't choose to, so she backed out.
I am not your sister. Put those claws away.
That's bringing out the vampire, if I choose to.
She mainly didn't choose to because she's been watching AI all evening, and she feels his attempts of trying to make himself seem popular are kind of pathetic. So she was like, no,
I'm just gonna bow out of
go.
this. Somebody might recognize me with that guy.
Listen, someone's got to pay rent for Fed. He doesn't have another job.
And those concussions just make it all the easier. So. All right. So what has Helena been doing? Where is she going? What is she turning in? Or is she going to try to party more after the party?
She has come down from her drunkenness after beating the literal shit out of her sister.
Yeah, that adrenaline will do that. Yeah. When that crash hits, you're like, whoa. Yeah.
So she is down for the count because Maria has messed up her mood. So she's like, I'm just over it.
Yep. And of course, y'all will kiss and make up tomorrow because you were drunk. But yes, you make your way back to the apartment. Maria actually already is there. You hear her crying in her room.
Part of me knows I should go apologize.
But you're just too angry right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck her. She's fine.
Yeah, exactly. She's breathing, so she's fine.
She's dead, bugger. She's okay.
All right. Well, gentlemen, the ladies have turned in for the night.
And it's time for boys' nights out, baby.
Oh, I'm gonna go drain the lizard. If we're gonna get some after party going on, I'll be right back. Is there like a public one on the first floor of the apartment building? Should I go across the
Probably.
street?
Yeah.
I mean,
Through that
just
way.
piss in the alley.
You know what? Sometimes it calls for that kind of thing.
There is a few
There's a toilet right
there's a few porta-johns put out for this block party.
I immediately avoid all of
Cover
them and go into the alley.
He's going the wrong way. He's the
He's
loser
gonna-
there.
Listen, do you really want to be in those after a fucking, 3-4 hour block party? Is that really a choice you want to make, AI?
That's true. Probably.
You don't even
Well,
got my nose.
that's-
And I know better than that.
That's probably the safest place here. I'm gonna take out my phone and text Wayne saying, bring as many people that will know me, and also do not ever mention about the sacking that I got in the game with loads of emojis of anger, like full frothing that he's basically outed me of being really bad. So I'm literally just.
He thought he was complimenting you because you're back up and at it afterwards. I mean, the sacking's the most fun part of the game. So-
Not for the quarterback.
no, but it is for the viewers. It's like, ooh, damn. Okay, so he responds, you got it, AI.
Place again, Finn?
Oh, no. We're going to show our friend Cassius around.
Oh, we can. That's cool.
I mean, listen, he's like us. He's got to know the places where he can go.
Oh, yeah. You helped me when I first moved here, so might as well help him.
Yeah, it's the right thing to do.
All right. So once our enigmatic friend returns from taking a leak in the alley.
Oh, I'm not. I'm gonna do my ghostly thing that I got from my friend Connor and go up into Dia's apartment and shift back into Jerry.
Oh, shit. Gentlemen, I'm going to put you on pause. Discordia, what are you doing in your apartment?
She has called the hospital.
They did confirm that your grandmother is in the hospital. They apologized for not contacting you sooner. They were trying to stabilize her, and they have not been able to. And per her records at the hospital, she is a do not resuscitate.
she's walking around. While she's on the phone, she's walking around. She has put a bag on her bed, and she is starting to throw clothes in. And she's putting medication and things what she thinks she can do.
Right. Things that you think you can help your grandmother with.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry, when you materialize in her apartment, you materialize in the hallway. You see in Dia's room, she is on the phone, obviously distraught, and packing a bag.
I'm gonna bring up the picture of the book that I was sent,
Mm-hmm.
and just walk in. Do you want to take this with you, or can I take this back to where it belongs?
Nurse, do you mind if I give you a call back? Something just came up. I'll
That's
call
all
you.
right. That's all right. You can call me back.
Okay,
I'll be here until 7 in the morning.
Okay, perfect. I'm taking a red line.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. What?
Hi. I'm here for the book.
Oh, you want the book?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was sent to get. Since you
really,
didn't live up to your, I have to wear faces in front of other people. Since
you
I was
couldn't
left,
text me or tell me?
You didn't give the book back like you were supposed to.
I did.
Dizzy?
He didn't want it.
That's not what I was told.
Well, what you were told and what happened is pretty much he had ascended from what I was told. I tried to find him. I went even to his grave. Do you know how hard it is to try and contact and bring a ghost in through sounds?
Do you know how hard it is to watch your friends leave you behind in the fake court?
You didn't say goodbye to me. How the hell do I know where you went? You left.
I didn't leave. I was left behind.
You left me behind.
Give me the book.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hear a please out of that?
Dia, Oberon wants the book for some reason. And I'm not at the liberty to not do what he wants.
Well, you could tell my grandfather that my grandmama is dying, and I now have to go and see if I can save her, and if I can't, she's dead.
Okay. None of those words were, here's the book, Jerry. Thank you for coming to pick it up.
There's no please. There's no, I just broke and entered into your apartment.
That requires kicking open the door or picklocking it, and I just kind of used Connor's trick to come through the wall.
Still breaking the name in.
Semantics. Please give me the book, Dizzy.
I'm sorry, what's my name?
I mean, it seems to be Dizzy from the werewolf.
Is not. Jerry, how long have you known me?
I mean, long enough to know that you're hanging out with another werewolf.
Well,
you've traded Fae for vampires.
Hi, Dizzy. Hi, Dia. It's been what, 5 years?
So you do use Dizzy.
Why are you being such an asshole?
Oh, I don't know. It must have rubbed off from your grandfather or from Foster or from Titania. All the jobs that I've had to do in the interim, becoming Cassius, becoming Alexander, becoming James, different people, different faces.
And you never once bothered to say hi to me. You just left that night. You didn't even tell me where you were going.
I didn't leave.
You did.
I was left. There's a difference.
What part of walking away from me and disappearing and leaving your stuff on the railroad tracks and then disappearing is not leaving me behind?
You know how the Fae work.
Actually, I don't know a whole lot about it.
Well, I could write a book about it.
I'm sure you could.
But maybe I need the one that you have that you should have given back.
How can I give it back when he was gone?
I don't know. I was told to take it. I'd rather you give it to me.
Are you going to force it on me? Are you going to force to take it from me?
No. I'm not a physical person.
I know. So was the only way I could tell that this Cassius person was you. Why didn't you just come up and say hi to me? I'm at least owed that as your friend, right?
Where's the book?
Oh, I don't get an answer for that. It's all about the book. That's all you want.
One step at a time. And I hold out my arms. Where's the book?
It's here, in the apartment.
Okay.
Are you going to go searching through it?
If I have to.
You notice with that photo in front of you, Jerry, the first time you looked at it, you hyper-focused on the book itself.
Mhm.
Didn't pay a whole lot of attention to where it was located when she snapped the photo. As you look at the photo more as you're talking to her, you notice it was in her purse.
A beeline for it.
Yeah, he could totally beeline for the person. The book is not there.
So you have moved
sitting. I have moved it since the picture.
Okay.
And I'm going to say that she is sitting right next to her luggage where the book is in.
Okay. So she takes it with her everywhere.
I will turn out the purse and just let everything fall onto the floor. I need the book. And you, unless you've changed, like to help your friends.
And you have changed.
Give me the book.
Is that the only reason why you're talking to me?
One of, yes.
What's the other reason?
I have to watch over you.
Why do you have to watch over me?
Per requests.
Oh, so I'm a job.
Right now, yeah.
And she's going to wait to see if the tickets have come up on her phone.
You get a notice in your email that they have.
She'll just pick up her phone, pick the bag up, start heading for the door.
Lock it.
Is that important to you?
It might be a way out. So, yes, it's important to me. I figured it would be important to you, too.
I haven't let that book leave my side in 5 years.
I know.
How do you know?
Because I've been keeping tabs on you, Dia.
Because I'm just a job.
Because you were a friend of mine, which is why I helped get rid of your last boy toy.
You didn't get rid of him. He decided to leave on his own accord.
You sure did.
What did you do?
What I was asked to do.
By whom?
Oberon.
So you're going to buy your freedom with a book?
I hope so. Do you want to help me or not? and I'll step out of the way.
You have no idea what that book meant to me. Fine. Just take the book and throw it out. Throw it to him. Take it. Clearly, I don't matter.
Thank you.
Sure.
And I will float up through the roof, make my way back to the Feywild.
So I'm going to return to the gentleman that I put on pause.
That's one long piss.
Wayne
You're
shows
muted
up
there.
with a bunch of people with him. You don't recognize any of these people. Half of them have like beer guts. And I mean, they're all obviously fans of the Ravens because they've all got like Ravens merch on. And he's like, so where are we partying?
We're going to be headed down to Old Miller's Bar.
Oh,
Head
that's a
down that
great
way.
place. And everybody's like, yeah.
Great place. Head down there. Tell the bar to keep you waiting for me.
Awesome, man. Awesome. AI, we'll see you there, right?
You're muted.
You're
AI.
muted.
Definitely, man. Yeah.
Awesome.
We'll see you down
Awesome.
there.
And the guys are all like, cheer, yay. You know, and they head out to the bar.
I think Fen is going to attempt something.
Okay, what is he going to attempt?
Fen kind of has a preternatural instinct for things that go wrong in the night. So I think you'll see his head kind of turns up and away towards the moon. And his eyes go glossy, and he's going to gaze into the abyss
Okay.
to try to figure out what might be going wrong in the city. And since I'm bathed in moonlight right now, I have a dark of 3.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Hang on. For some reason, my sheet is like tiny. Okay.
That is a 15.
Okay, give me just a second. There we go. Okay, now I got it bigger. Okay, so when you gaze into the abyss, name what you're looking for, which you did. You're looking for something that is not right. And you got a 15. So on a 10 and up, the abyss shows you lucid visions and you take 1 forward to addressing them. So you get to add 1 to a result when you are acting on it 1 time. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The visions you get, Fen, you see dark clouds coalescing over the moon. As they pull back almost like a curtain, the moon appears almost like a movie screen. Showing you Helena, in her room, fuming, and you hear somebody sniffling in another room nearby. You see Dizzy throw a burnt-ass book at some guy that you've never seen before in her apartment. And she grabs a bag and heads towards her door. The guy, now with the book, seems to go semi-transparent. and rise straight up out of sight.
And I think kind of in the lone, the party's mostly kind of cleared by this point.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a long howl in response to these visions.
Mm-hmm.
Something's wrong with our friends. They need help one way or another.
What do you mean, our friends?
Helena, Dizzy. Something's... It don't smell right.
Do we give a shout to Cassie, or do we just let him find his own way?
I think you'll look down that alleyway and see Cassius is not, in fact, there.
There ain't a damn soul in that alley. And the cops are now picking up the roadblocks as the party's been cleared up.
Mm-hmm. I think Dizzy looked to be going somewhere. I think that's his first stop, is to make sure she's going to be okay.
Dear's not all right.
Something happened. She needs a shoulder right now, I think. Head up to Helena. Her and Maria need someone to talk to too.
Are they good? What happened?
I mean, there was that big fight. They're both drunk off their ass. Who knows? Something's not right. And you can kind of see the hairs on his neck are standing up as just a cold wind kind of rushes over the area, like the earth itself is telling us something is wrong.
Okay, yeah, I get you, man. You check on Dia. I'll head straight. Screw that Cassius. He can find his own way home.
Yep.
All right. So, Fen, as you are making your way up to Discordia's apartment, which is on the same floor as yours, you actually...
With the vision, did he get an inkling if she was taking the elevator or the stairs?
No, you just saw her walking towards her door.
Okay. I think he's just going to wait at the base of the stairs then, by like the elevator.
Yeah, and the elevator bank is not far from there. Right. Yep. So, okay. So as you wait there and AI, are you taking stairs or are you waiting for an elevator to go help Maria, one of your big fans?
I'm taking the stairs. I'm not
You're
waiting for them.
probably jumping two at a time at this point. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sports running.
Sports running up the stairs. Yeah. Okay. So they live on the second floor. You all are on the third floor. So AI, you make it to knock on Maria's door first.
Is everything okay? Elena? Maria? I'm just going to be banging like just constantly. Hello?
Helena like throws open the door. What do you want?
Ben said there's something happening between you. There's something between you and Maria, and Dia apparently is something's on, but I'm coming to check on you and Maria.
I'm fine. She's probably upset, I guess. I don't know. I don't care.
Okay, well, that seems a bit... You did kick her ass, and...
She deserved it.
Did she?
Yes, she did.
I'm not going to go there. a lot more stronger than me. I'm gonna go check on Maria. Is that okay?
That's fine.
So you make your way into the apartment after Helena very coldly just holds the door open for you. And once you come in, she just slams it behind you and goes back to her room. Rosa has not returned for the night. Ain't no telling where the hell she ended up. And anyway, so you head back to Maria's room. Do you knock on the door or do you just go in?
I'm gonna lightly tap on a door.
And
Maria?
you just hear sobbing. Oh, come in.
I'm gonna slowly. Yeah, are you decent?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we heard that you were not doing too well.
It's just not fair. It's not right. She gets the upgrade and then wants to act all ashamed of our family. I'm just trying to help you, and she just, like, treated me like shit for it.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but that's not my sister anymore.
I think she's trying to go out on her own. She doesn't want to be known for what she has. And you constantly flaunting working with Charles, of all people.
Look, I think he's into some really bad shit. I think he's in over his head.
Yeah, I kind of know that. The reason why her boyfriend's not playing games and why I've done stuff.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be putting yourself in that kind of situation.
Well, somebody has to. Because that dude's gonna fucking explode if we don't.
More than likely. Are you okay?
She got me good.
Yeah,
Just bruised.
You might want to put a stake on that eye.
What, my shiner's not attractive?
It makes you more hard.
Well, thanks.
But
sorry, AI. You're not my type. I'm a really big fan of your stuff, but you're not my type.
Hey, I backed you all the way to winning that fight. You were less drunk than her.
I appreciate you.
But next time, keep your arms up and don't let her just use your face as a punching bag.
I'll keep that in mind.
But there's things happening with Dia. Fen is looking into it, but are you sure you're going to be okay?
I'll be fine. I'll put some ice on my bruises, and I'll be fine. But thank you for checking on me.
You're good.
She's been getting worse and worse.
I'll talk to her.
Good luck. Every time I've tried, she's tried to kick my ass. But usually she's so drunk she can barely hit me. I'm surprised she can memorize her damn lines with how much she drinks. You've got a string now on Helena. That she is
Welcome to the party,
obviously
pal.
struggling with alcoholism.
Don't worry.
And she's becoming abusive.
I'll get her in line.
Just be safe. She's dangerous.
I've got some tricks up my sleeve.
I'm gonna
Are you?
go ice myself and go to bed. I'm tired.
I'll let myself out.
All right, thanks.
Helena?
What?
Your sister's in a bad way.
She playing the victim again for the 5th time?
Why don't you, lay off of her for the time being?
Because she did that to me. She laid off me when we were younger, and she did the same stuff to me. But now I'm the bad guy because I'm doing it to her, now that I can protect myself.
Look, that means you know where she's been. You know how she's feeling.
She's not wrong. I am a little ashamed of our family. We were taught that money gets you basically everything. You could buy off anyone if you have the right price. I don't want to live like that. I want to work for what I want.
I can understand. She does seem to flaunt the amount of money that she carries around.
She was always the family favorite, though. So I left. And I decided to make something of myself. And then she followed me, because of course she did.
If I can sort her out, will you lay off of her?
As long as she leaves me alone.
I can certainly make that happen.
I'm not dangerous. I just have a lot going on.
I never said you were. You just seem to be flexing your strength a little bit more than usual.
I just want to prove to her that I am more than just someone that lives in her shadow. So if I'm able to kick her ass once in a while, it is what it is.
Next time, maybe if you're doing it in public, make it look a little bit more of a fair fight.
I will try my best.
And she flashes a fanged grin at you. The smile doesn't reach her eyes.
Oh, also, something's happened with Dia, apparently. Fenn's waiting on her.
I think even though a part of me wants to go make sure she's okay, I think with how drunk I am and how mad I still am, I don't think I'm the best person to go with you to go check on her.
Okay. I'll catch you up tomorrow.
Thank you.
I'll let myself out the door, shall I?
Yes, you're fine.
I'm going to head towards the exit door.
Okay. So now I'm going to flash back downstairs on the ground floor. And Finn, you hear the elevator door open. And Dia
Enter.
comes out with a bag.
He's kind of leaned up against the railing of what would be the stairs going up. His head kind of tilts from that direction to an echo that was up the stairs as it slowly slides open. And it back to Dia. He'll give her a little two-finger salute. You all right? Moon told me and showed me some stuff.
Grandma ain't doing well, and I gotta go and see if I could save her. If I can't, well, she ain't long for this world.
You need someone with you on the ride?
I'm taking a red line. I'm going straight. Don't worry about it.
I'm in to the airport, but you know.
Fine. If that's what you choose to do, that is what you're going to choose to do.
I'm going to choose to do it because Moon showed me someone was creeping on you. So, you know, better to have a friend who can claw his fucking eyes out, right?
He's gone. Don't worry about it. He came for what he wanted.
You never know.
Actually, I do know.
He'll offer him her an arm.
Just take the arm and she'll start ordering an Uber.
If you knew the guy, fuck him. If you didn't know the guy, fuck him.
One, you know for a fact I never do charity.
You know what I mean when I say fuck him.
Darling, when you say fuck them, the thing is that I do it in many ways, but I would never do that to that person.
If he can't see how good of a person you are and how good you are to know, he doesn't deserve you. You're an awesome person.
I appreciate that. All I know is that he was a friend, and apparently I was played. But if he gets what he wants from what he took from me, then fine. I hope he finds the future he deserves.
I hope he finds it too.
Huh?
I said I hope he finds it too.
That's definitely a
I will
witch
not-
curse if I ever heard one.
I wish him no ill will. For what he has done to me, I hope that he feels that in return. That Adam got me through a lot.
Mhm.
And now it's no longer, I suppose, mine to rely on. And it's silly for me to rely on a book that somebody decided to disuse and discard in a fire when he thought he didn't need it anymore.
Hey, you're the baddest witch I know.
Oh, I know better. I'm getting there.
Hey, you're still the baddest one I know. He kind of ribs her in the side gently.
He actually brought up our past. I knew another group of, shall we say, supernatural friends. And he thought I had traded them all in for new people. When actually, in the same regard, he was left behind, so was I, by him.
Your Uber pulls up.
Hey, you didn't make a trade. You made an upgrade. He grins kind of playfully.
Do you want to rather in the Uber or...
I got you. I'll ride with you. I'll at least see you to your terminal. That's the least I can do for a friend. All right?
Funny, I haven't had those in a while. Thought I had one.
Well, you always got this wolf.
There, do you need a Scooby snack?
No, I'm good.
She'll get a neighbor.
He'll join her.
Excellent. And y'all converse as you ride to the airport, which is Baltimore International Airport, BWI.
Can I do something a little weird here?
Sure. I like weird.
I'd like to trade my forward in to give Bella forward on helping her grandmother.
Excellent. We will resolve that when Della returns.
Discordia.
Discordia. It's okay. When Discordia returns, because her player is having a birthday and is going on a trip, so she won't be with us next week.
Yes.
How dare you?
Happy birthday, Junie!
Happy birthday!
My parents said, hey, do you want to come out and visit? And guess what? We bought your plane tickets. Here you go. And I went, all right, I guess I'm going.
So her birthday is coming up, and she is going to enjoy some time with her family in another state, and she will not be available to play with us next week. So we wanted to give her a story reason to be out. So she's got to go and try and save her dying grandmother.
Oh, good. I get stuck with the nuclear downfall of everything that you've just given them about me.
Don't worry. I didn't say your name. Did I? Did I say
And
your
they
name?
didn't recognize you because you looked like Jerry, not the other guy.
I'm so smart.
I know. Okay, so we're gonna flash real quick. We're not quite done yet because I like to visit everybody before I close out. So Jerry, you have traveled back to the Fey Realm.
Yep.
Do you go immediately to the king?
100%. Well, no. I'm gonna stop and see Foster first.
All right.
See if he's around.
You see him, and he is flirting with some nymphs.
That's my cue to interrupt it immediately. Not on my watch, my friend.
You're going to go in and cock block him.
in the most Connor way I can. I'm just gonna come up with like a deck of magic cards. Foster, the blue deck that you had me working on. Oh hi, how are you? Can you help me with this real quick? And I'm just gonna stand in front of her.
And the nymph looks at those cards, looks at Foster, looks at you.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to play this unless he gave me, lessons. Like so smart about this game.
Maybe another night, Foster. And she turns and floats off, basically.
Bye. It's nice
Foster's like,
meeting you.
God damn it, man. Why'd you do that? I was in.
I'm sorry. No, you weren't. You weren't in, my friend.
See, why you gotta be like that?
I learned it from watching you. Listen, I have this, and I immediately just discard the cards. Like they're made of fey stuff to me.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they just vanish.
They just vanish.
And I hold up the book to him. Can we do what we talked about? Is this going to help me unburden myself?
Well, I think it will, but we don't know until we try.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about, because you were a lot more sure about this working when you told me to go through with it. Now
Let's go find out.
Oh, okay, let's go find out.
And so you two walk to the palace, go in, and actually go to King Oberon's private quarters. He's not currently holding court. And Foster knocks, and you hear Oberon say, "It's allowed," and the guards at the door open the door.
We're allowed. We're allowed. You heard that?
Yeah, I heard it.
It's going good. It's going good.
Yeah. We got this, man. We got this.
Keep going.
and literally Foster gets on his real confident persona, and he goes in. Mm-hmm. You know this one, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he kind of struts in all his fey glory, and then he does a really graceful bow to the king. And the king's like, "Oh, come on, Foster. What do you want?" "Hey, Jerry, how's my granddaughter doing?"
My Lord Oberon, she is well and on her way back home.
"Oh?"
Mm-hmm. Said something about taking a red eye back.
Why on earth is she doing that?
Couldn't tell you. Things were heated between us, my lord.
Oh. Foster, what's the nature of this? Because, Jerry, I sent you to keep an eye on her.
Correct. And to get the book.
Book?
And I immediately turned to look at Foster. I was told to get the book to make sure, because she didn't give it back to you, my lord.
Foster's like, "I think it might be something that you want." And he nudges you. "Give it to him. Give it to him."
And I go and put it on the front of him. And I come back. You thought this was on think?
And he is turning 12 shades of red, but he is trying to keep a straight face in front of King Oberon. And
I'll turn back around.
literally, the king picks it up. "Oh my. And then he opens it. She wrote notes in it. And he flips pages. Oh, that cunning little witch granddaughter of mine. This book has some powerful magic. And as he closes it, it actually begins to glow in his hands.
I'm going to take a step behind Foster.
And Foster looks at him. I would make a request for the gift. And the king looks at him and says, what is it you request? And Foster says, that Jerry is released from service so that he may live his life. King Oberon looks at the book again. He turns to one of his guards and says, bring me the chest. Two guards go back to another part of the chambers and come back out with a very sturdy looking chest made out of metal that neither you nor Foster recognize.
Is that the good chest or the bad chest?
Foster's like, I don't know. I've never seen that one. And when one of the guards goes to open the chest, he actually holds out his hand with a small dish to Oberon. Oberon cuts his thumb and places his blood on the dish. The guard turns the dish out over the lock, and the chest opens. In it, you can't help but turn your eyes away. Objects glowing and radiating magic are in this chest.
Foster, what's in there?
Tell you later. And he's just like deer in the headlights staring. And Oberon sets the book inside the chest, takes the dish back from the guard. The guard closes the chest. Oberon puts more blood on the dish. The guard pours the blood over the lock, and it seals again. And they take the chest back. You see the slice on his thumb instantly heal. I agree to your request, and I will grant you, Jerry, an additional boon.
You are generous, my lord.
You have been loyal. You have served well. And you were misguided by my wife. Your friends did not abandon you. Holly was ordered never to speak of what had happened. None of them knew.
Thank you.
Thank you. I feel I don't have to ask you to keep an eye on her.
No, sir.
If she's taking a red-eye home, I imagine it's probably her grandmother. I think I need to pay a visit. But your life is your own. You can do as you please. You are no longer in service to me or any Fae. That is my decree.
And I will
Foster,
put
see him
my
out
hand around
safely.
him. Yep. And the second we're outside, I hug him.
Says, I told you, man, I got this.
You could have been more sure about it.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Mm.
And he gives you that coy-ass grin of his. Where you think he might be flirting with you, but you don't know.
And I reach into my pocket and give him a whole new stack of Post-it notes.
Yes! Oh, did you get me a Sharpie too?
Of course.
Awesome.
And from the other pocket, I pull out the 3-color pack.
Oh,
Here you go.
nice. Ooh, I can make color pictures of literally condoms telling them that sex makes babies.
Correct. Don't be a stranger.
I'll try, man. I'll try. I'm busy, though.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to come back here, so.
No, this is, your final trip.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you, and I'll try to pop in as I can.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Tell my cousin I said I love her.
I will pass that on.
And he walks you to the edge where you can pass over the hedge and return to the mortal
Hey,
realm.
Foster.
Yeah.
Just in case, I grab him and I give him a big kiss and I push off of him to leave the Fae realm.
It's like, and you hear him say, "Damn it!" Because you know Foster was try. He would try anything.
100%.
All right. So Discordia has gone off to see her grandmother and is going to be seeing her mother as well, much to her dismay. Helena is having sister issues. Her roommates are nowhere to be found. They must have hooked up with somebody at the party. Jerry just got his ticket out of basically indentured servitude that Holly, Foster's twin sister, sold him into for her own power 5 years ago. AI is rather confused now about what's the deal between his fan and his friend. And Fenn is the loyalest damn wolf ever. Oh my God. He's such a good boy. He gets all the Scooby snacks. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for this premiere of Monsterhearts 2 New Horizons. We hope you enjoyed the show. I know I sure did. We started off with hilarity and camp and ended with all the feels, all twisty-turvy. It's fantastic. I love this system. I love this game. The drama is rich. Join us on Discord, where I cast this show from. And we currently have an open casting call for Old Gods of Appalachia with Ravnos Archon there running that. Get in on that. Get in on that for real, because literally, oh my God. Sorry, my family roots come from the Appalachians, so I'm literally like hype for this so much. Woo, hot in here. And of course, you can check out this episode soon on YouTube, but we also have loads of content on YouTube. Lots of games, vampire games, wraith games, werewolf games. Oh my God, mage games, changeling games. We got all the shit, y'all. And also the first season series of Monsterhearts 2 that shows you the story of Discordia and Jerry and Foster and the other werewolf and Foster's twin sister and Connor, our little emo ghost. Check that out if you have some downtime. It was a great little mini series. So give us a like and a follow there, please. Comment on videos you enjoy. That helps boost us in the search ratings, please. Also, check out our friends who stream. One of which here is Junie Von Esch, who streams on
Mine and the RPG table.
the RPG table. That's right. And occasionally you can catch her on Ravnos Archon's channel, playing games with him there too. Yeah.
That's me roll all
Because
the
he's in the
dice.
list. Yeah. Yeah. So, and of course, also check out our other friends in the list as well. What's our next one?
Merch.
Thank you. Merch. Get merch. I am already envisioning, and I'm going to find basically art that I can get that I can use on merch of a banana in a hammock now because of banana hammock. Yes, that's going to be a thing. And yeah, that, with it hanging from a glove box.
Oh, yeah.
No, a steering wheel. A steering wheel, because the steering wheel was the no-no square.
Is the no-no square.
That was in the first series of Monsterhearts 2 as well. There was lots of shenanigans. Yeah, and if you would like to support these amazing players that have joined me in this series, you can do so by giving bits, by showing us your biddies, especially if they're disco biddies.
We want all the biddies.
All the biddies. And also donations go to our cast. If you would like to support myself as the Game Master or this stream as a whole or the channel as a whole, you can do so by subscribing here on Twitch. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription through Amazon, you can actually get one free Twitch subscription a month, and you might consider giving that to us. And if you don't want to give Twitch half, because they are the worst fucking pimp, please consider giving something to our coffee. Buy mama a damn Starbucks, please. It's pumpkin spice latte season, y'all. Ooh, thank you, your innie, not your outie, for the biddies. Those are some disco biddies there. And thank you, Sidious. Appreciate your biddies as well. All right. So I think next is just schedule. Thank you. It's been so long since I've done an outro completely, y'all, that I have to look at my tech husband over here and be like, okay, what the hell am I doing next? All right. Yep. Okay. So coming up over the next week, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, our amazing Dr. Tiss, lore keeper, game master of Call of Cthulhu, 7E. is back with her London Esoteric Society doing all kinds of sus shit like reading the spooky books and lurking in places that they shouldn't and interacting with things that drive them insane. Join them at 3 p.m. tomorrow for more. Last I heard, there were snakes. I'm sure they weren't just regular snakes.
The snakes on a plane.
Or trouser snakes.
Why they gotta be so many trouser snakes on this goddamn plane?
Those are dangerous if you don't attack them from behind the head.
And on Sunday, starting at noon Eastern and running about roughly up till 10 p.m., it can give or take depending on how many episodes fit within that time frame. Join us for the Windy City After Dark Marathon that is running each Sunday. We only took one Sunday off because Mama McStabber and Shanky McStabber needed a little mini vacation. Sunday will have the memoriams in it. Excellent scenes. You want to check that out because that gives a lot of backstory on those characters. So definitely tune in Sunday. Have it just going in the background while you're doing stuff around the house on Sunday. Seriously. It's great to kind of catch up and see it from the beginning kind of thing. We've only just recently started the marathon, but it's really good stuff. So, and then of course we will be, I'm just double checking, we're not back yet on Wednesday. So we will be back here on next Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern with the next installment of Monsterhearts 2, New Horizons. While Junie is off enjoying her birthday, we will resume the hot mess that these monsters are then. And last but not least, please take care of yourselves. If you are struggling with your mental health, seek out help if you need it. Reach out to those that you feel you can get support from. If you haven't heard from someone in a while, reach out to them, check in, just see how they're doing. Yours might be the voice that helps pull them back from an edge. And if you are currently in crisis, right now in chat, there is a list of numbers for various crisis events and lines that you can get the support you need. Please utilize them if you need them. And if you are outside of the U.S., there is a link to findahelpline.com. That link works for over 140 countries and even the U.S. itself. So if you are watching this on YouTube and you don't see the list of all the numbers we have, you can go to findahelpline.com and pull up crisis lines based on your needs and your location to be able to utilize those services. They are free and can help you, really. And last but not least, I'm Mama McStabber, am a registered nurse. I am the kindest mean nurse you'll ever meet. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to hear, and you may not like it. COVID is on the rise again, y'all. Convention season has been in swing. And other gathering events before school started. And now, of course, school is back. So now it's going to continue to trend up as we work our way to winter and the winter holidays. Remember, Mama called it first. But I'm going to tell you what. Make sure you're vaccinated. Make sure you're boosted. If you are or aren't, please consider wearing masks anywhere you're going to be in public. And try to keep 6 feet apart. It's just good practice, please. Hand hygiene, real fucking important so you don't transfer shit from surface to surface and get it in your house, okay? So seriously, take care of yourself. And fuck the fascists, fuck the GOP, fuck the goddamn career criminals that are running for office claiming to be the moral high ground. Fuck them all. Let them fucking rot. Vote them out in November of 2024. Participate in your primaries in your state if you can. Make sure you are registered to vote. Vote in primaries to get the people you want on the ballots. Seriously, Apathy isn't going to cut it. Apathy isn't going to fight fascism. Expecting someone else to do the work is complicity. Vote. Said with love. We'll see you next week.